Hello everyone, welcome back to another installment of the EDC Season 13 Ignite Division. If you guys did not watch last week, in week 3, be sure to go ahead and check that out. But we did unfortunately lose against a really scary Terragothatel team, so that was a little bit unfortunate, but be sure to check it out, it was a good game. But here we are, in week 4 against Ellie, coach of the Shanghai Dragons. Love the logo, love the nod to the Overwatch League team. But yeah, she has a terrifying team for us. We have our work cut out for us getting back on track for the season, but I mean, let's just get right into it. She has a horrifying team. Quackleval, Terra Sinistra, Ursaluna, Screamtail, Ribombi, Fortress, Iron Jugulus, Terra Arcanine, G-Bro, Bellybolt, personal favorite of mine, and Frostlass. So immediately what jumps off the page is going to be Trick Room. She has a couple different ways of setting up Trick Room. I believe Screamtail gets it, but the main one is going to be G-Bro. And as what you'll notice is my team is super fast. Heatran is my slowest Mon, so I almost have to assume that the bear is coming in Trick Room. So we're going to have to play around that all game. But starting out here, we have our Zapdos, physically defensive, max HP, max physically defensive. Thunderbolt, Hurricane, U-Turn, and Roost with heavy-duty boots. This thing is mainly here for the Quackleval, and it's pretty good offensively into her team. I originally had a offensive build, but I mean, set up Quack. If it gets a turn, it's just terrifying. Quackleval needs to be, if it goes Aqua Step into Triple Axle, it needs to be adamant, and then it has to hit every single Triple Axle and high roll me. Like, I almost always live, and if she's not pads, like, there's such a high chance for me to get static that the Quack is not an issue after that anyways. So we most likely live from Quack here. Thunderbolt hits really hard into a lot of her team. Hurricane is obviously going to be there for something like the Ursaluna. We want to hit that a little bit harder. And then this thing is going to be really hard walled by Bellybolt, so we have U-Turn to be able to get out there, and then Roost just to stay pretty healthy. Up next we have Heatran, Jogo, with leftovers Flash Fire, Lava Plume, Flash Cannon, Earth Power, and Stealth Rock. Went ahead and went Flash Fire this week just so she can't spam Terra Fire Arcanine, since it's a little bit scary for my team. Obviously she could also be close combat, but we can play around that a little bit better, just knowing I have another immunity there. Lava Plume is stupid spammable in this matchup. The only thing that comes in on it is Arcanine, which we have Earth Power for, and then we have Flash Cannon just to hit 2 of her fairies a little bit harder. And then based on the fact that Sinistra very well could be Terra Fairy, I think Terra Ground also makes some sense, but I think Terra Fairy is the best way for her to just like win in the late game. So we have options for that too. Stealth Rocks are nice, and then max special attack, because like I said, Lava Plume is super spammable, so we want to be able to get as much damage off of that as possible. Again, the only swap in is Arcanine, but that's going to be pretty telegraphed, so I could call that with an Earth Power. But Heatran is going to be pretty important in this game. It takes down a lot of her walls. It's really good into the Frostlass, the Screamtail, the Ribombi, and it's okay into Arcanine as long as she doesn't bring either ground move or close combat. And we should always be outspeeding their Ursaluna as long as it's not super fast. So it honestly might be worth it in some scenarios just to get the damage on Ursaluna, because like I said, that thing is a menace. Third up here is actually a last minute change. I originally had Mousehold in this spot because I'm assuming the Sinistra is going to Terra, and at that point her only normal resist on the entire team, well, other than Frostlass also being a ghost type, but I would be kind of shocked if Frostlass comes. Well, would I be shocked? Not necessarily, but I also think it would be like a lead, so it'd be down early. But it's the Fortress, so Mousehold looked pretty good here with like a tidy upset, but Toadscruel is here to help out with the Bellybolt, because the team that I had initially built, and this has been a theme that I've been running into since I have Zapdos, like Bellybolt's probably going to come, just because electric types, especially bulky electric types, are the best way to really deal with Zapdos. So we have Earth Power, Giga Drain, Toxic. Toxic is going to be there a lot for the Sinistra. It's also decent for the Screamtail. I could throw it onto the Bellybolt. If it's specially defensive, then I would need to Toxic the Bellybolt. Otherwise, it's just going to live hits for days into me. but if it's specially defensive, it dies to other stuff on my team. So just another way to deal with that. And then Rapid Spin, because she has a Fortress, she has webs, she has a Frost Last. Like, there's going to be a lot of hazards in this game. But yeah, I feel like Toad's Cruel offensively is pretty good in this matchup. Just enough speed to outspeed max speed Arcanine. So we will outspeed most things on her team. And again, we hit pretty well into most of her team. Next up here, we have Steelhead, our Basque Legion female. Still have yet to bring Basque Legion male, but female is just so much better unless you're running Rain. We have Air Balloon for the Ursaluna, Surf, Shadow Ball, Hydro Pump, and Agility. And then we have a pretty intricate spread here. I went max Special Attack Modest. 120 speed gives us enough speed that after an Agility, we will outspeed max speed Rabombi. Was it max speed Rabombi? No, I think it's +1 Quack. Yeah, it definitely outspeeds max speed Rabombi, but I'm pretty sure it's specifically for +1 Quack. So it looks pretty good there, and then I think it's enough. Oh, I just evened out the defense and special defense just because we're going to be taking like hits from all over the place. But this is definitely not a I'm going to stay in on the Ursaluna and just assume that she can't hit me, because she should be running something like a Crunch or something to hit this Basque Legion. It's more of this is like a one-time answer, like, okay, Ursaluna's in, and if it's in against anything else, it's probably clicking a normal move or a ground move, so we can go ahead and just go into Basque Legion one time, and we put on a ton of pressure. Like, this thing is no joke really, really good into her team. The Hydro Pump there, I just didn't need another move, so we're just going to be able to hit a little bit harder if we need to, but you know, Basque Legion definitely has the opportunities to win in the late game, and it is also important that if we get our Air Balloon popped, it's easier to Agility on the Quaquaval because we don't have to worry about taking a super strong knockoff, so that's also important to remember. And then next up, we have what is likely to be our lead here. We have Vantablack, the Haxorus, Terra Fire this week with Heavy Duty Boots and Mold Breaker, Terra Blast, Earthquake, Low Kick, and Dragon Dance. We have just enough speed there to outspeed max speed Quaquaval, I'm pretty sure. I don't really care about outspeeding Arcanine because Arcanine is kind of setup fodder for this, to be honest. Intimidate would be annoying, but if we can get it in on the Arcanine after he's already used Intimidate, or she's already used Intimidate, that would be a little bit better. But Terra Fire just kind of shreds her team, because Mold Breaker goes through Heat Proof on Sinistcha, which is really, really nice. So the only switch into a fire move is the Arcanine or the Quaquaval. And obviously Earthquake is going to hit the Arcanine super hard. And then Low Kick actually does the same amount of damage to Ursaluna as Close Combat would, which, you know, might be super crucial. We can kill that thing and then we're not at -1 in each of our defenses when she brings out something else. So Haxorus is probably a lead here, just because I think Fortress or Rabombi being a lead is so likely. But Haxorus just kind of wreck shop this week, which really nice to see. And then last but not least, this is our pseudo Trick Room Bear answer. It's as best as it's gonna get. We have the MOLTRES Galar here with the Shalon Berry, which, if you don't know, it reduces the damage of normal moves once. It's kind of like a resist berry or a super effective berry, but obviously normal is super effective. Fire Wrath, Air Slash, Protect, and Pain Split. 248 HP, 212 defense, 48 Spadef, and a Calm Nature. So this is the bear answer primarily, but it also is a Jugulus answer a little bit. It's going to depend on what her preview is. She has so much that's good into this game. So how I play this Moltres is going to be super dependent on, okay, is Jugulus there? Is Quack there? Because if Quack is not there, we can run Zapdos for the Jug answer, kind of. So it'll just depend on preview. But both stabs are pretty good into this game. Protect is there to stall out Trick Room, and then Pain Split is just to stay a little bit healthier. But we do have a line where we can actually stall out the Trick Room or get the bear super low. If we go in on G-Bro as soon as it clicks Trick Room, and then we attack the next turn as bear comes out, we protect the following turn, and then the next turn she attacks us, our Shalonberry pops, and then we can protect the following turn. That stalls out all 5 turns of Trick Room with our Moltres intact. I assume she'll have SD, but if she SDs on the second protect, it's totally fine because I'll be faster the next time and it will have taken enough damage to where we just kill it the next turn. So we do have a somewhat reliable answer to Bear, but again, this is kind of dependent on not having to use this for Jugulus early, so we'll see. Definitely not the most sound prep, but I mean, this is a pretty bad matchup, I would say. Trick Room just totally wrecks my team, so we'll see how it goes. Again, we need to get this back on track, need to get to 2-2, but let's head right over to the match. I will see you guys in a second. All right, here we are for the match against Ellie. If you guys watch Teambuilder, we have quite the uphill battle for us. We're gonna see pretty much everything I was worried about. Ribombee, we get the Belly Bolt, Ursaluna, Sinistra, we get the Jugulus, okay, and the Quackball. Okay, business as usual, we're gonna lead Haxorus, as I said in the team builder. I would be happy to just blow up that Ribombee. It's a Belly Bolt being here. I'm glad we brought the Toad. What did she not bring? She didn't bring G-Bro or Scream, which is really interesting. Those are the main ones, and no Arcanine either. So there's actually no Heatran switch-ins either, other than the Quack. But let me see, what is her Terra? I don't know what her Sinistra Terra is. Hopefully she will tell me. But we're gonna go ahead and lock in. I will go ahead and add her to hopefully get confirmation on that Sinistra Terra, because that is kind of important. But yeah, good luck, have fun to Ellie. I'm sure we'll figure this out sometime soon. I'm sure she just forgot and she's dialed in. It's all good. Leads with the Bear. So we have an interesting decision on our hands here. I think I have to just attack. Low kick is gonna do, or do I just go? Bear lead is really weird. I mean, I suppose this isn't gonna be burned. I should live anything. Technically, I should live anything. I'm gonna low kick here. She's Choppel, okay. We do about 35%. Headlong, we should live this. We do, awesome. Okay. That's really nice. That looks to be pretty offensive. So next one will do about 70%. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Get the low kick off here. If she wants to save this and go Sinistra, that's perfectly fine with me. That's really big. Headlong Rush. It's max attack, adamant. I don't think it can do that much otherwise. There was only one roll that killed me there, if she's max attack adamant. So, that's good, that's good. She's gonna go ahead and withdraw. This could be Sinistra, which... Ribombee, okay. So we're gonna break a potential Sash here, which I will happily do so. So we can actually just go Heat Train here, I think. I'm gonna make that play. She doesn't have hazards actually, so Haxorus can come back in, and we are boots, right? Yeah, we are boots. So that is gonna be pretty nice because we can come back and get a free hit off at some point later in the game. It's gonna go for screens. Okay. Is this a Quack angle? I think I just want a Lava Plume. Okay, I just checked. She's Terra Steel on the Rebombi. Thank you, I appreciate that. Or not the Rebombi, sorry, the Sinistra. Okay. Terra Steel. Okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna Lava Plume here because nothing really wants to come in and take this fire type move here. We can just go ahead and get a lot of damage off. Screens. Let's see if this thing is Light Clay. What's gonna be the option here? Jugulus? Iconic. Quack? Okay, a burn would be enormous. Unless she's covert, which would kind of make sense. A burn? Big crit. No burn. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna go Zapdos here. Could be covert. But we're gonna go Zapdos. It's always our play. 55%. Flip turn. Static would be huge. We don't get it. That's okay. Flip turn. We can go ahead and get some beautiful calcs going on here. That looks pretty offensive to me. 292. So that's 91 damage. Flip turn. Yeah, that is offensive. Specifically adamant. Adamant damage right there. Okay, so I'm just gonna U-turn out into G-Molt here. It's always my play. That's what we have this thing around for. If he's, if she's Ice Punch on this thing, might be a little iffy. I think I do take one though. It is Ice Punch. I do. Oh, we eat that. Delicious. I take another one. So, Ursaluna, Ice Punch. I think the play here is, I think it's Fiery Wrath. We're just gonna Fiery Wrath here. Get off whatever damage we can. Another crit. These are nasty. Swords Dance. So I do feel bad about that crit, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel very bad about that crit. I think I just have to Fire Wrath. Sorry about that crit. Go ahead and... Oh, it did nothing. Oh my god, Elliot, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, crit, because it went through screens. That's right, that's right, that's right. I'm so sorry. That is horrible. I mean, it's why I clicked it. Partially. Both my moves flinch, so... I do feel bad, though. But that's nice. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the bear. Massive, massive threat out of the way. Heatran looks incredible from here on out. I don't know what she goes into here. I can use this G-Molt for the jug, which is kind of nice. It's also fine sack, but geez, getting rid of bear is incredible there. I mean, bear would have died next turn anyways, so here comes Bella Bussy. Bella Bussy. We got G-Molt here. We are at 211 HP. So we actually do the most amount of damage with Pain Split. Do I want to go ahead and do that? I think it is worth it. I want to scout what this thing wants to do. Get some decent damage. A Toxic. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we can go into Mr. Toadscruel here. It's Toxic, 75%, and the light screen wears off. Okay, so that's a really good turn for us. So yeah, we're gonna go into Mr. Toadscruel here. I can go ahead and fire off a Toxic of my own. I think that is what I'm going to do. Toxic is pretty good into anything here. It's pretty likely that she just goes ahead and clicks. Okay, slack off. So this is going to be pretty fat belly bolt, but that's what we expected. We're going to go ahead and rip off Toxic here. Hopefully she lets me Toxic this thing. This thing is super annoying for my team to deal with. Super, super annoying. We're in a good spot though. Could go Jugulus or Ribombi would also make a lot of sense, to be honest. If it's Ribombi, it's a free switch to Heatran though. Like, I don't know if she's risking Quack again. Because it's like, eventually Quack is gonna get statused. You know what I mean? Goes ahead and Toxics me. That's perfectly fine. Got no problem with that. Go ahead and throw off my own Toxic. Okay. So at this point, I see no reason why she should want to stay in. Because she's just going to end up taking a pretty big Earth Power at this point. And I think Ribombi or Jugulus are coming out here. If it's Jugulus, we'll figure it out. But I think it's going to be Ribombi to get the screens back up. We're going to go Heatran here. See what we got going on here. Swaps out. Show me Ribombi. Jugs Judy. Okay, not the one we were looking for. I think I will just go hard G-Molt. G-Molt is really only here for the Jug at this point. And we have to fear the Earth Power. For sure. For sure. But I think if we can get up Brox at some point, we're in a pretty good spot. Although we do look pretty good just straight up attacking, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna go out into our G-Molt here. Goes for the Earth Power, that's what we expected. The anticipated result. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and Air Slash. I don't see a reason not to be honest. Is there a reason for me to Terra? There is not. There is not a reason for me to Terra. Go ahead and Air Slash here. This is probably just back into Belly Bolt, which is fine. Yep, Bella Bussy. It's Toxic, so we are racking up some damage here. Do I value keeping my G-Molt at this point? I mean, I do think it's still a pretty free switch, so I'll just swap back. If she makes the call and goes Jug, fine. Belly Bolt's taking a little bit of chip. I think at some point we have to consider when we get Haxorus into this game. I mean, if something dies in front of Belly Bolt, I could just bring out Haxorus. But we'll go back to Toad here. Goes Bellabussy. Does she pivot back to Jug? Yep, okay. That's fine. Good play. Because I'll just go back to G-Molt. Again, like, that's fine with me. We're just racking up some damage on the Bella Bolt, which is really nice for stuff to clean in the late game. Hurricane, okay. Does a ton of damage. We activate Berserk, but unless she misses, that does not matter. I will Pain Split just in case. I will Pain Split just in case. She doesn't want to risk the miss here. But also if we go down again, it's not the end of the world. Oh, let's just go Zapdos. Protect, okay. So now Dark Pulse kills me, yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sack here to the Jugulus. That's fine. She misses. I feel so bad, but also that's gotta mean she doesn't have Dark Pulse, right? That's like an insane click. Like, there's no way you click Hurricane if you have Dark Pulse there. Like, I definitely feel bad that I'm getting lucky, but that is like pretty important. Dude, don't run Hurricane. I'm getting so unbelievably lucky. I'm actually an RNG merchant in this league. What is happening, y'all? I am an RNG merchant. I can only win games when I'm getting insanely lucky. Okay, so she's gonna protect. She's on like 2%. We're gonna go ahead and go down here. It's Hurricane, Earth Power, Protect. I wonder what that last move is, because it's clearly not Dark Pulse. So, good on G-Molt there, doing way more than it was supposed to, taking down the Ursaluna and the Jugulus, effectively. Okay, so Zapdos walls it. That much is for sure. Do I want to go ahead and Roost here? I think I will Roost. Because I can just U-turn on Belly Bolt. No big deal. This thing 100% walls the Jugulus. I'm going to Roost. It's Meteor Beam. Fuck. Okay, well that's going to kill me. That's really bad. Okay. Fuck, dude. Good prep. Good prep, good prep. Okay, well, I think we're cooked. I didn't even consider that as last move. Good prep. Shit. What do I do here? I think it's too early to agility. I mean, do I have a reason not to agility? Nah, it's way too early, right? I mean, Haxorus can't boost on it. I might just have to break with this, to be honest. I'm just gonna agility. Man, good prep, Ellie. Good prep. That's a really good bring. That's a really good bring. Alright, goes Quack. That's a really good bring. So if we crit and we did like 45, this thing is like that. Shadow Ball should actually kill here. We'll go for it. Swaps out. Doug's duty to sack. Okay. But I'm pretty sure she could just go belly bolt here, right? Yeah, belly bolt does so much to me. Probably got us to swap on belly bolt. Damn, meteor beam jug. Good brain. How do we get out of this? Goes belly bolt. So I'm pretty sure there's no way I can stay in on this. I have to just swap out here. Yeah. Have to swap out. Slack off. Yep. And then I think this is... I think I just Earth Power. Because if she goes right Bombi, whatever, I'll just go Heatran, it is what it is. Plus I haven't shown Earth Power yet. I've just been pivoting out on this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually hit it for something here. Withdraws, damn. Sinistra? Not right Bombi, okay. If it screens, would it actually have a bug type move? Huh. I think I'm going to... feel the need to do something aggressive. I feel the need to do something aggressive. So I just see this thing going to Quack and then it's just wraps. I'm gonna double Earth Power. It's gonna light screen. Could have spun there for a little bit more damage. What's the play here? I think it's Toxic whatever comes in. I mean, if she's getting double hazards, right? I don't think I have anything for this. I don't think I have a play. I'll just Toxic in case she goes now. Sticky Web, okay, I could spin the following turn. Get the Toxic off. Man, I was so worried about Bear this week. Your team is so hard. If I had Zapdos right now, we'd be in such a good spot. I mean, I have this Belly Bolt poisoned and everything. We might live that. We don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just lose from here. Pretty sure we just lose from here. Because I don't even know how I win this, truthfully. I think I come in now because I'm not gonna get hit with the Sticky Web because I'm Air Balloon. I'm gonna Agility. Popped, it's fine. Okay, so we outspeed it now. Basque Legion onto Red Bombi. Has a light screen up. Say it's max HP. Surf should kill. Go ahead and go for it. Okay, Ravambi's dead. But I'm pretty sure Quack just wins. Let's see. Quackleval. I have no item. It's pretty close actually. But I think she could just go Sinistra first. And I have to hit a Hydro Pump, right? Oh no, Belly Bolt. Yeah. But I can't come back in. Belly Bolt. It probably just kills me. The light screen up, we're doing nothing. So I think I possibly live a hit from Quack, so I'm gonna go ahead. Is there any merit to Haxor at this point? Yes. We go Heatran. I have to bank on the possibility that I live a hit from Quackable. Volt switch. Then she just goes Quack and wins, right? Yeah. Yeah, she just wins. Unless she's not Swords Dance for whatever reason. I don't know why she wouldn't be. We'll go ahead and Lava Plume here. Goes for the step. I don't think we live that. We do. A burn would be crazy here. Burn would be crazy. We get it. Okay. What now? There's a world where Haxorus can win this. There's definitely a world where Haxorus can win this. Is my Haxorus faster than the Quack? Yep. Well, not right now, but because Basque can live. Okay, wait a second. We're gonna get rocks up here. That's fine. We know our Basque Legion always lives. Okay, wait. There's a world here. It's gonna get Moxie, but it's burned. Pull it up, Quack. +1. Burned. Knockoff does 159 max. We do live. We do live. I mean, I'm pretty sure she could just go Belly Bolt. But that, dude, Hax has a chance. It's not a good one, but it's a chance. We're gonna Shadow Ball here. Okay, Quack should die. Quack is dead. Please go Belly Bolt. Actually, what do I need to come out first? I don't think it matters, right? Belly Bolt comes out first. How do I check? How many? Okay, light screen is gone. Belly Bolt. How much do I need? I believe Surf into EQ kills. I will go for Surf. That's good damage. Volt switch. Okay, we go down. That's fine. It's like 60 when she comes back in. Which I think should be close to, at least close to Haxor's range. Okay, so then, yeah, this is Sinistra, right? We go Haxor's here. We are boots, so we're unaffected by it. I mean, she has to not be physically defensive, is the thing here. I don't think we kill, but I'll go for it, just in case. I don't think we kill. So I think she has this. Come on, Haxorus. Big crit here, buddy. Big crit here, buddy. Big crit here, buddy. I don't deserve it. I've gotten so lucky this game. I don't deserve it. But that's why you should do it right now. Come on, Haxorus. Show us you were the broken Terra captain. She's gonna... it doesn't matter. It didn't matter whether she Terra'd or not. Come on, Haxorus, buddy. I need you here. Come on, Haxorus. Come on, Haxorus. Come on, Haxorus. Kill it! Oh, it's so close. It's so close. GG's to Ellie. I gotta get her spread on that one. Holy. She has like no physical defense. She's just max HP. Yeah, she's actually just max HP. That's crazy. Yeah, GG's to Ellie. Damn. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think she prepped really well. Losing Zapdos definitely cooked me. But yeah, we're 1-3 on the season. It's not looking great, but there's still some time. You know, I assume 5 and 4 could make playoffs, so we could really only afford one more game. But you know, it's not too bad. I think we're gonna be making some transactions next week. I will let you guys know in next week's game. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in next week's game. Bye bye.